Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will share with you Form 4 Chapter 6 Linear Inequality in Two Variables. Let's start! Hi everyone, in this video, I will share with you Form 4 Maths Chapter 6 Linear Inequality in Two Variables. Before we start this chapter, let us look through the title of this chapter. Linear Inequality in Two Variables. In this title, got two main points. One is linear inequality, another one is two variable. Let us look through the title first, okay? For the part of linear inequality, actually you have learned it from Form 1, okay? Let me go through what you have learned, okay? So, for inequality, we know that 5 is greater than 3. This is one of the inequality sign. Okay, we also will say that 5 is greater or equals to 5. Okay, when you use this sign, it means that the left hand side got the chance to be equals to the right hand side. For this example, the left hand side is greater than the right hand side. That means inequality. It is not balanced, you know. Okay. We got another two inequality, which is 6 is smaller than 10. Okay, we also will say that 6 is smaller or equals to 6. 6 is smaller than 10. 6 is lesser than 10. It is imbalanced, right? When we use this sign, that means 6 from the left hand side got the chance to be equals to the right hand side. Okay, that's why it got the sign of equal. This is the four sign of inequality that you have learned from Form 1. Okay, how about two variable? Two variable means x and y. Got two unknown. Okay, either p or q, m and n. You will see two variable in your equation. Okay, now let us go to see the first part. How to represent a situation in the form of linear inequality. When I give you a situation, you have to present this situation in linear inequality with two variables. Okay, let's see example 1a. In a mathematics test, Stella marked exceed Charlene's mark by at least. Okay, at least 8 marks. Let Stella marks and Charlene's mark be x and y. Okay, they got two variables. That means Stella mark is equals to x, Charlene mark is equals to y. Stella mark exceeds Charlene. That means whose mark is greater? Stella mark is higher, right? Higher for how much? Higher for at least 8 marks. That means I give you some more example so you can imagine it. Okay, let's say for Stella mark and Charlene mark, okay, I write here, bigger space, okay? Okay, here is the Stella mark, here is the Charlene marks. For Stella mark, we got 80 marks for Stella. And then how about Charlene? Charlene will be 72. And then the difference between the Stella and Charlene will be, how can you calculate the difference of two of them? You will use the Stella marks to minus off Charlene's mark. Then you will get 8 marks. Okay, if let's say Stella still get 80 marks and then Charlene gets 71, how much is their difference? It's equals to 9 marks. So their difference must be at least 8 or more. Okay, can be 8, can be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, or even more. Okay, can it be, let's say, 80 marks and 73? How much is their difference? Is this equals to 7? Can this be? No, cannot, because the question says it must at least 8 marks or more. Okay, so I will write Stella is equals to x. Stella represent x. Charlene represent y. So x will minus y. Okay, so I will write here x minus y more than or equals to 8. Okay, x minus y more than or equal 8. Okay, this is the way how we write the inequality. Okay, let's see the part B. Syarikat Bastari wants to buy two types of table, which are wooden table and the iron table. Got two types of table. The price of the wooden table and an iron table are 400 and 600 respectively. The company buy X wooden table, so the wooden table will represent by the variable X, and then the iron table will represent by the variable Y. Okay, with an allocation of 45,000 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so do you know what happened to this question? That means if you are one of the staff in the company and then your boss give you a allocation of 45,000 to go and buy the table, do you think you can spend more than 45,000? Cannot, right? If then, it will be you have to pay for it, isn't it? So when your company got the budget of the 45,000, that means you can only spend less than 45,000 or either equal to the 45,000. So let's see. The wooden table is 400 ringgit Malaysia. So 400 X plus the iron table is 600. Okay, 600 Y. Okay, no matter how many you buy one wooden table and one iron table, how much you spend? You will get 1,000, isn't it? So no matter how much you buy, you must be lesser than 45,000. Okay, after you get this equation, you can simplify it. So I will divide by 200, then I will get 2x plus 3y smaller or equals to 225. Okay, this is the way how you write a linear inequality. Example 2. Determine whether the following points satisfy y equals to x plus 6 or y greater than x plus 6 or y is smaller than x plus 6. This is very easy. Okay, you just have to draw the table and then you put in the equation y x plus 6. Okay, this is coordinate x, this is coordinate y. So you will substitute your coordinate y into here, and then the coordinate x is equals to -1. So -1 plus 6 is equals to 5. So you can see the 5 at the left hand side and the 5 at the right hand side is equal. So y is equals to x plus 6. Then we go to the part B. The same thing, you will draw the table y x plus 6. The coordinate x, the coordinate y. So here is 4. The coordinate x is equals to 2. 2 plus 6 is equals to 8. Okay, let us see which side is it equal? No, of course it is not equal. Then which side is greater? Here is greater, right? 8 is bigger, right? So y is smaller than x plus 6. Okay, so go to part C. Y x plus 6. This is coordinate x, this is coordinate y. Here is 8. The coordinate x is equals to 0. 0 plus 6 is equals to 6. Which side is greater? This is greater, right? So y is greater than x plus 6. Now, I want to show you how to determine and check the region that satisfies the linear inequality, okay? So this is the linear equation that you will get when you draw the graph, okay? So where is the bigger and where is the smaller? Let me tell you, okay? Here is, you will get y is greater than mx plus c, okay? Y is greater or equal to mx plus c, okay? Here, you will also get the same thing, but the only difference is y is greater to mx plus c. So there will got a big difference. When you use solid line, that means greater or equal. When you use the dotted line, that means greater. Okay? How about the lower part? The lower part means y is smaller, okay, or equals to mx plus c. Here is also the same, okay, y is smaller to mx plus c. For the graph which is straight line like this, for the part which is greater is here, Okay, x is greater or equal because this is a solid line to a. And now here is x is greater than a. Okay, how about here? Here y is greater or equal to a. And here is y greater than a. So it will be the opposite. From here, x is smaller or equals to a. And here is x is smaller than a. And here the y is smaller or equals to a. And here is y smaller than a. Let's go to example 3. Check the region that satisfies each of the following inequality. So let us see. What is the sign? This is smaller or equal. Okay, smaller or equal. So which side is smaller? Here is the smaller part. Okay, let me tell you some tricks to remember it. Okay, here is the upper part. Here is the smaller part. So it's very easy to remember. Okay, here is upper part, which is greater. The lower part is smaller. Okay, let me see. Okay, when you draw this, so here is greater, here is smaller. So I will see this is smaller side. So this will be the part that I will check. Okay, let me see again. This is greater, this is smaller. Then I will check from the question. This is greater. So I know this is the part that I want to check. Okay, I will check again. This is climbing up the hill. Okay, so here is greater, here is smaller. Okay, so this one, the question wants us to be greater one. Okay, here will be the part that I want to check. Example 4. Draw the graph and check the region that represent each of the following inequality. X is smaller or equals to 2. When I draw the graph, please don't use the inequality sign. We will change the inequality sign to equal. Okay, so this is the graph that I will need to draw. X is equals to 2. So I will draw the y-axis. I will draw the x-axis. Let's say here is my 2. So x is equals to 2 will be here. Okay. Okay, here is my x equals to 2. Here is my x-axis. Here is my y-axis. Now I will check the region that which is x is smaller or equals to 2. That means this is the region that I want. Okay. Next, we go to part B. Y is greater than 3 over 2x. So the same thing, I will draw the graph that which is y equals to 3 over 2x. The first thing I will do is I will draw a table. Let's say my x is equals to 2, my y will be equals to 3. Okay, when my x is equals to 4, my y is equals to 6. When my x is equals to 6, my y will equals to 9. After I get this table, then I will draw my graph. Okay, so this will be the graph that I will get. Y equals to 3 over 2x. Okay, x, y. Okay, then I will check my region. Oops, I have do something wrong. Okay, this should be the dotted line. Okay, because this is greater, so this should be the dotted line. Okay, now I want to check the region. Here is greater. So for the gradient which is positive, here is greater, here is smaller. So the question wants us to check the greater part. So this is the part that I will check. Okay, then we go to the part C. Y equals to x minus 6. So the same way I will draw a table. Okay, when x is equal to 6, I will get y is equals to 0. When x is equals to 7, I will get my y is equals to 1. When I get my x is equals to 8, my y will be getting 2. Then I will draw my graph. My graph will be look like this. Okay, here is x-axis, here is the y-axis, and then this line is y equals to x minus 6. Okay, please remember, don't put your inequality sign in the table. This line is equal sign, okay? Okay, then we have to find the area which is greater, okay? So here is the greater or smaller, here is smaller or equal, okay? So here will be the region that I want to check. Okay, the last one, y, I will make my y become the left hand side, okay? Y equals to x minus 5. Okay, here is x, here is y. So when x is equals to 5, my y is equals to 0, x is equal to 6, y is equals to 1, x is equals to 7, y is equals to 2. Then I will draw my graph. X-axis, y-axis, please remember to label it, okay? And I will draw my graph which look like this when this is 5, okay? Here is negative 5, okay? I should be the dotted line. Draw too fast, okay? Here should be the dotted line, okay? Because it's smaller. The smaller size is pointing to y. So the area that I need to draw is y smaller than x minus 5. Okay, this line is y equals to x minus 5. And I have to check the region which is y smaller than x minus 5. Okay, so here is greater, here is smaller. So this is the part that I want to find. Okay. Point 2. System of linear inequality in two variables. Now we go to the word of system. What is meant by system? System means when it gives you a situation, you have to construct two linear inequality. Just now the example, you just need to construct one linear inequality. Now you have to know how to construct two inequality. Okay? X is greater than y. So we will write x is greater than y. X is less than y. Okay? X not more than y. Do you see that here got the not? That means negation. When you negate a situation, you will become x is smaller or equals to y. Okay? You are doing negation. So here is also got a not here. When you do a negation, it becomes greater or equals to y. Okay, so when it is not more than, you will use this sign. When you use not less than, you will use this sign. Okay, x at most k times y. So I will use x smaller or equals to ky. Okay, x at least k times. K times means 1 time, 2 times, multiply. Okay, so x is greater or equals to k times y. Okay, maximum of x is y, the maximum. Okay, so x is smaller or equals to y. The minimum of x, the minimum, okay, x is greater or equals to y. Okay, let me give you some example. Example 5, write the system of linear inequality for each of the following situation. Now, it wants us to write the system. That means got two linear inequality. Part A, the sum of two numbers is at least 30. The sum of two numbers means these two numbers add up, okay, is at least 30. So let me write one, x plus y. You see, you use the word at least. Let me see, at least. At where? Where is the at least? Here. Here is the at least. So you will use this inequality sign. So I will put it here, at least. Okay, 30. So this x plus y, 30 you put here. At least you use the inequality sign, which is greater or equal. Okay, the difference between the two numbers is less than 8. Okay, the difference between the two numbers, so x minus y. Okay, and then it's less than. So you see, here is the at least, here is less than. So let us see, less than, we use the inequality sign, which is smaller. Okay, smaller. Okay, 8. Okay, the difference between two numbers is less than 8. Now, this is the two inequality that you are writing out. Okay, let's go to the part B. Shay owns a piece of farmland. He wants to plant X coconut tree and Y jackfruit trees. The total number of the tree cannot be more than 80. The total number of the tree, okay, cannot be more than 80. So cannot be more than, okay, you will use this inequality sign, which is smaller or equal. So the total number, so X plus Y, smaller or equals to 80. This is the first inequality that you are right. Okay. The second one, and the number of coconut trees. The number of coconut tree is equal to X. Exceed. You still remember the example of Stella and Charlene? Okay. Coconut tree exceed the number of jackfruit tree by not less than 15. So the coconut tree exceed the jackfruit tree not less than 15. So X minus Y. X minus Y, not less than. Let us see. Not less than. We will use the greater or equal. Greater or equals 15. Okay, this is the second linear inequality that you are right. Let's go to the example 6. In each of the following diagrams, determine the region that satisfies each of the following system of inequalities. Okay, Y is smaller or equals to minus X plus 4. Let's go and find which one is minus X plus 4. This line is minus X plus 4. We want to find which is smaller or equal. So here is smaller or equal, or here is smaller or equal. Here is the region smaller or equal, right? This is the region that we want. Okay, done. And Y is greater than X plus 4. Okay, let us see which one is X plus 4. Let us find Y equals to X plus 4 first. Okay, here is the line. Okay, then I want to find the region which is greater than X plus 4. Okay, here should be the region. Okay, here should be the region. Now I want to see the blue color and green color. Which the part is the one that intersect? Here is the part. So the region R. The final answer will be R. Okay, now we see for the part B. Y is greater or equals to minus X plus 4. I want to greater. Greater, that means the part at here. The red color, the part which is red color. Okay, and then I want to find Y is greater than X plus 4. Okay, Y is greater. So for which part is greater? This part or this part is greater? This will be the part. So which region will be the intersection of the red color and the black color? You will see that it is region Q. So the answer will be Q. Example 7. On each Cartesian plane, construct and shade the region that satisfies the following inequality. Just now, we just need to draw one linear inequality, then shade the region. Now we got how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. We have to draw 3 inequality, then shade the region. Okay? 2y is greater than x. So how can we draw? 2y is equals to x. So I will draw the table x, y. When x is equals to 0, my y is equals to 0. When my x is equals to 2, let's say 2, my y is equals to 1. When x is equals to 4, my y is equals to 2. Now I will draw the straight line. X is equals to 0, 0. When x is equals to 2, y is equals to 1. X is equal to 4, y is equals to 2. I will draw the straight line by using ruler. Okay? Then I will label this line with 2y is equals to x. Now I will draw the 5x plus 3y is equals to 15. X, y. When x is equals to 0, my y is equal to 5. when x is equals to 3, my y is equals to 0. So I will draw this line. After I plot, then I will draw this line. Okay, this line will be 5x plus 3y is equals to 15. Okay, the last one, x is equals to 0. So this is a line, x is equals to 0. X is equals to 0. So now I have to draw the region. Then I will find that my region that I find is here. Okay? Okay. Example F. Set the inequality which satisfies each of the following shaded region. Just now, I give you the linear inequality. I want you to draw and shade the region. Now, I already draw out for you and shade the region for you. Now, I want you to write out the linear inequality. Okay? Set the inequality. Okay. How can you write out? Okay? You must go and find. This is your shaded region. The first thing you have to do is you have to find out your shaded region being bounded by how many lines. This is the important part. Okay? Bounded by one line, 2 line, and 3 line. Okay? That means you got 3 inequality. You can check here. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line. That means you got 3 inequality. Okay? So let me start with this as the first line. Okay? Y 2x. I will write like this. Okay? And then this is x is equals to 5. X 5. Okay? And how about this? This is x is equals to 5. How about this here? Okay? Y 1 over 2x. Okay? After I list it out, then I will fill in with my inequality sign. Okay? Now I see y equals to 2x. So here is the what is the inequality sign that I will be using here? This is smaller. Okay? Smaller. Because it is a dotted line, so I will use smaller. Okay? Here is smaller than 5. Smaller than 5. And then here is for this line, here is greater. Here is greater part, isn't it? So greater or equal because it is using the solid line. So this is the way how you list out all the inequality, okay? Example 9. This is the last example in this chapter. Mrs. Kiranko needs to buy a curtain fabric for her new house. Okay, she buy X meter of floral fabrics. Got 2 types of fabrics. One is floral fabrics and another one is abstract fabrics. Okay, the total length of both types of fabrics is not exceeding 120 meter. The length of the abstract fabric is at least 1/3 of the length of the floral fabrics. Okay, write the 2 inequality. So now we have to write the 2 inequality. Okay, the first one, the total length of the both type. Okay, let me see. The total length of the both type of fabric is not exceeding, okay, 120 meter. Let us see, not exceeding. Okay, that means not more than, okay, not greater than, okay, not exceeding. The inequality sign that we will be using is smaller or equal. So here is smaller or equal. The total length of both fabric. So x plus y. X plus y. Smaller or equals to 120. This is the way how you write out your inequality, okay? The length of the fabric of abstract fabric. Okay, you have to ask, abstract fabric is X or Y? Abstract fabric is Y. Okay, here is your abstract fabric is Y. Okay, is at least, let us see, at least we will be using greater or equal. Okay, at least, let me use at least, that is greater or equal. 1/3, that means 1/3 of the length of floral fabrics. Floral fabric is represented by X. Now I will write out the inequality. Y at least greater or equal 1/3. 1/3 the length of flora. Okay, this is the way how you write out your inequality. Easy, right? Okay, draw and shade the region that satisfy the above system of linear inequality. Now I will use my graph paper. Okay, x plus y, how can I draw x plus y? X plus y equals to 120. Then I will use x, y. When x is equal to 0, y is 120. When x is 120, my y is equals to 0. So I will draw a graph which look like this. Okay, so it will be x plus y is equals to 120. And now here, y equals to 1 over 3x. When x is equals to 3, y is equals to 1. When x is equals to 6, y is equals to 2. When x is equals to 9, I think I should be using a greater number because if not, it's too small for here. Okay, so I will change it I will add one more 0 at behind of this. Okay, I will get 10 here, 20 here, and 30 here. Okay, so when x is equals to 30, my y is equals to 10. My x is equals to 60, my y is equals to 20. My x is equals to 90, my y is equals to 30. Okay, so this will be the straight line that I will get. Okay, so y is equals to 1 over 3x. Okay, after I draw, now I need to shade. Draw and shade the region that satisfies the above system, right? So after I draw, I need to shade. Okay, y plus x is smaller or equals to 120. So smaller, that means this part, this region. Y is greater than 1 over 3x. That means this region. Then the intersection of these two regions is here. So I will shade properly. Done to part B. Okay? Then we will go to see the part C. From the graph, determine the maximum length in meter of the flora fabric purchased. Okay, flora fabric is represented by x, your maximum length of x. So let me see from the graph. The maximum length of x from the shaded region is equals to 90. Okay, from my graph is equals to 90 meter. Okay, and then part D, Mrs. Kiranko wants to buy 60 meter of abstract fabrics and 80 meter of flora fabrics. Does the above purchase satisfy the system of linear inequality that you have constructed? Justify your answer. Okay, the abstract fabric represents Y, the flora fabric represents X. So the coordinate that you will get is, for X is 80, so 80, for Y is 60. This is the coordinate you will get. So let us see from the graph, 80, 60. Here is the coordinate, 80, 60. Is it in the region? No, it is not in the region. So I will write, no. It does not satisfy the system of linear inequality. Okay, because 80, 60 is out of the shaded region. This is the answer. Okay, that's all for this chapter. Do remember, like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye!